So you talked about Jung and how you should confront that which you don't want to confront the most, or you're most afraid of or disgusted by, that you have the most resistance to. But we were talking about psychedelics and the experience of hell. So at least some of the people I've talked to, they describe negative trips as an experience of constant fear, prolonged fear, and some of the most dramatic and personalized fear that they've ever experienced. So shouldn't negative psychedelic trips elicit the kind of confrontation that Jung thought you should engage in?
Could be. Could well be. You know, it's conceivable that I read this strange book once that made the claim that what was in the Ark of the Covenant was a mixture that was made from Amanita muscaria mushrooms. And that's not as far-fetched as you might think, because there was a mycologist, an amateur mycologist named Gordon Wasson, who established credibly the notion that it was Amanita muscaria potions that was the soma of the Rig Veda. And so it's a strange idea, but it's not an idea that's completely outside of the realm of possibility. And the Amanitas muscaria, it's the fly agaric, a red mushroom with white dots, and it's used in shamanic rituals across Asia. Right? And it's apparently not toxic in its dried form, although that is not a recommendation. You know, this is serious and dangerous speculation and material. One of the things that the priests had to do before they communed with what was ever in the Ark of the Covenant was purify themselves. And so one possibility is that the bad psychedelic experience is a involuntary confrontation with what Jung would describe as the shadow. It's like, so beware of experimenting with substances that produce divine revelations if you're in a serious state of disorder. And I do think that is what happens to people, is that they encounter everything about them that's chaotic and out of place. And some people get trapped in that and they can't get beyond it. And that's because there's so much of it. And so, but we don't know enough to know.